like with Twitter this morning and yesterday and last night, like they're trying to cancel Joe Rogan now. How can you cancel? He's got an independent audience. Like this cancel culture of cancelling everybody.
Yeah.
Come on. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Do you think anything about that? That's mental.
Yeah, it's bonkers. It's the cancel culture is flawed because
they're doing it every day. Every day it's a new celebrity or new whatever.
But people just jump on bandwagons, that's all.
They can't, like Chris Lilly's cancelled now.
Yeah.
Because he did Jonas or whatever his name is.
Jonah.
Yeah. Crazy.
It's bonkers. Like, but some would say that, who knows, man? Fuck. It's too complicated. It's far too complicated to make things that simplistic. Everything's too black and white.
No shit.
Yeah, that's the annoying thing. Everyone makes out every point as if their opinion is the only one that matters. And I think it's true that everyone should have an opinion and have a voice. I believe in that. But don't expect that your opinion is the right one. Simple as that. You can say whatever you want and believe what you want, but you don't have the right to say, my opinion is right and yours is wrong.
But it's not an opinion when you're saying J.K. Rowling, Chris Lilly, Joe Rogan should be cancelled. That's not an opinion. That's nothing. That's not an... What's the opinion? In your opinion, they should be cancelled? It's not an opinion. That's that's going after someone whose opinions you don't agree with.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You think that your opinion is right, therefore the other person's is wrong.
And the funny thing with them going after Joe Rogan is the left don't know whether to hate him or not, because when Bernie Sanders was still in the race, Bernie Sanders' people put a clip out there with Joe Rogan saying, if I was to vote for anybody, it would be Bernie Sanders. Then he copped it for that.
Yeah.
Now he's copying it because he said that Joe Biden is in cognitive decline.
Yeah.
And now they're bringing up a few old clips of him and the comedians. Joey Diaz, I think, is telling a story about how he, and it's a story, so it's probably exaggerated, about him going after a woman for sex or something. And Joe Rogan's laughing about this story. They're like, see, this too. It's like, what?
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean, black and white. It's not.
I think that I'm more conspiratorial when it comes to the Joe Rogan cancellation. Not that he's going to be cancelled. He's got an independent audience. But Joe Rogan's influence is getting too big, and it's getting too big for him. He signs a $100 million deal with Spotify.
Yeah.
The mainstream media
don't like
Joe Rogan's things.
No.
They're threatened by it.
Correct.
So this mainstream, all these left, if your opinion is aligning with the mainstream and your opinion is aligning with all these major corporations, you're not thinking clearly. Something's missing. Surely you can recognise that.
You're allowed to agree with stuff. I think you're allowed to agree with things. Don't have to agree with absolutely everything. Some people do agree that, I think he's a bit of a fuckwit. I don't listen to him. He annoys me. He's too macho. He's too manly. Does my head in. He is. It's annoying.
The best clip that came out recently was Bill Burr fucking rolled him.
Bill Burr's a fucking mad cunt, that's why.
Bill Burr rolled him. It was the funniest thing because a lot of Joe Rogan's little comedy friends all sort of suck his ass a little bit.
Yeah, they do.
Bill Burr's the only one who doesn't.
Yeah.
And they were on the podcast smoking cigars, and Bill Burr told a story about how, this fucking woman, I see her, runs down my street, running all day, running, and she never wears a mask. Does me fucking head in. Wear a mask, for fuck's sake. That's what they say, just do it, And Joe Rogan, who's anti-mask, he's just like, you think it's good that people wear masks?
Yeah.
And he's like, listen, Joe, let's not get into it, right? And then he's just like, Joe's like, why not? Let's get into it. He's like, listen, I'm not going to talk to you with your cigar and your tattoos and your muscles and the American flag behind you. You're going to tell me about masks. The CDC says wear masks. I'm going to fucking listen to them. Just rolls him. And I'm sick. Like Joe, I've said a billion times, he's so annoying when it comes to that shit because he's like, wearing masks is lame. I need to open restaurants. We need to eat at restaurants. We need to open a comedy store. By the way, I tested you for coronavirus before you came in. Wait a minute.
Yeah, I know. Joe Rogan's not the smartest person in the world.
But he doesn't claim to be.
No, also, but that's fine.
But you listen to Joe Rogan not for him.
Yeah.
You understand that?
Yeah,
Like Brett
but
Weinstein was
he's there.
just on.
He's there, though.
Yes, but he's very good at continuing conversations. He's
Yeah,
a
I know,
great
but
interviewer.
I also think that there's see, this is the thing. Your argument to certain things, this is my argument to this, is because Joe Rogan has opinions and that I don't agree with, I don't like him. So I don't, therefore, why would I spend my time listening to a podcast with someone on that I don't like?
Yeah, I get that.
I understand that there's good people that he has on, but you can find them other places.
Yeah, they've got their own podcast as well.
Yeah. So
I understand that.
so-
And no one in the world has a problem with that. The problem would be is that if Stu Watts then went on Twitter and started saying we need to cancel Joe Rogan. That's where the problem lies.
Yeah, you've got no. Well, why? Go on. Why? Let's expand on that.
Why is that wrong?
Yeah.
Because
Why shouldn't you be allowed to say whatever you want on Twitter?
Well, depends what you're saying.
No, it doesn't.
No, it does, because you can't go on there and say kill all black people, right?
You can.
Well,
This is exactly what we're saying.
Clementine Ford does that all the time. She says kill all men all the time. So it depends what race you're going after, I think, or what gender you're going after.
You should. This is my point exactly. You should be allowed to say whatever you want because it just exposes you for who you are. And people can choose not to listen if they don't want. People can choose to get outraged. That doesn't really, people can lose their jobs. Suck shit. Be careful what you say in the first place.
I disagree.
Yeah, no, I don't.
You can't. You shouldn't lose your job for opinions.
I don't know.
What's the next step? You die for opinions?
No.
Why not?
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but where is the line then? Like, what is okay and what isn't?
In relation to what?
I don't know, having an opinion.
Okay, but I'm talking about in relation to losing your job. If you're great at your job and you do it fine, and then you broadcast an opinion that doesn't fit the current narrative, you get fired.
If you advertise yourself as working for a company, and then you are the face of that company. If that
but you're
company
not.
But
you're not. You're working for
are.
some small two-bob company.
That company, at the end of the day, has the right to employ who they want. They can choose not to employ that person now because they don't like them.
No, you can't be fired because they don't like you. You'll be taken to Fair Work.
Okay, well, the reason... But you can choose who you hire.
Yeah, exactly.
So what's the difference?
Well, that's different because you're already at the job. I don't know.
It's flawed.
It doesn't sit well to say someone should be cancelled. Like I said last time, Clementine Ford is an idiot, but I don't want her cancelled. I don't want her to disappear.
Let her keep having her shit.
Let her keep saying what she wants.
It'll make life more interesting.
Well, yeah, you can laugh at it or whatever. And, I don't know. But here's the other one. You're saying cancel Joe Rogan based on
I did not say that.
Yeah, okay. I'm not saying you, right?
Okay.
But I'm saying the person who is saying cancel Joe Rogan is saying that based on the fact they have never listened to Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
That's where it's frustrating.
It's frustrating
because
they can still say it though. But that doesn't mean that everyone has to listen to
You can
them.
say it, but you're a fucking liar.
Yeah.
You can say it. You're an idiot liar.
Yes.
When I see it, Joe Rogan is transphobic, homophobic, xenophobic, whatever word you want, phobic. He's fear of everything.
Yeah.
It's just not true.
Yeah.
And it's annoying because you're lying, and you're lying to get your own opinion out there, or you're lying because he doesn't align with your political views. It goes back to everything being politicized.
Yes, it does.
Joe Rogan said he won't vote for Joe Biden because he's in cognitive decline. He said he'd probably rather vote for Trump than for Biden.
And that's his opinion.
And it's like this side of things is like, well, he's an enemy now. It's like, but he also fucking endorsed Bernie Sanders. So which one is he? Things aren't black and white.
No, correct.